Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another episode of my not so big, my not so Greek family. I said that wrong. My not so big fat, my not so Greek family. This is Dr. Yonnette sharing with you this morning some of the experiences, some of the stories we've had as children growing up. And I said that I am originally from the Caribbean, South America, Guyana to be exact. And we were ruled by a whole lot of different countries prior to becoming independent by the Dutch, by the Spanish, and by the British. So I'm I'm really showing off my British heritage this morning, hanging out with the Queen with my hat. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that because while we were in school, we did the British exam, which is called the CXC. The certificate, not the CXC, the CXC was the Caribbean exam, which was called the GCE rather. The GCE was the general certificate of education, and you had to have at least five certificates when you left high school in order to attend college. So you know that experience was a very interesting experience for a lot of people, and they struggle to be able to complete high school. It's not like here where you get through high school and you graduate and then you're able to go to college. You had to do the GCE and have five subjects in the area. So my family did a lot of academics, but like I said in the past, our focus, a lot of time, we spent a lot of time in church. Church was a big thing for us. And with church came young people. And my mom was a young person queen. She did what we call socials. So after church in the evening when the sun went down, she would have what we call social um, activities for the young people. And you would go there and play games with other young people like yourself. You would have fun. Sometimes we'd have a movie night, we'd have cookouts, we'd have hikes. And of course, we always had our annual camp where we went and hung out by Uncle Sonny, way in the area that was underdeveloped. So you were in a lot of jungle. You had to dig a porta potty outside. And that's what you used when you went camping. You made a fire to cook your meals. And that was so, so much fun. But the days when we didn't have planned socials, we also had the young people wanting a place to go. So they would end up over by our house. And we'd spend time, just chit chatting. We'd put a pot on the fire. We'd cook a meal. And sometimes we'd also do ping pong. So I love ping pong. Love ping pong, and we'd play. I played for hours. I played with Keith Drakes. I played with um, Mark Austin. I played with anybody who was there, and all my family played ping pong, including my mom. So we were pretty good at it. You want to have a match? Call me up. I need to play with my pastor before he leaves to go back to England. So, Pastor, the invitation is out for you. Let me know when you're ready. We can have a match so you can go back to England, remembering what it felt like to play with me. Okay? So my family was um, very sport driven. We got involved in a lot of sports. Hazel, she loved to ride her bicycle. So she would ride and ride for miles. And she ride with Cheryl, and they would ride to Georgetown. They would ride all over the place. Grace, I don't know particularly what sport Grace was into, but let's say that she had a sport that I'm still trying to remember. And we'll leave it at that. Maybe the next time we meet, I can share with you exactly what sport she was involved in. So we had Grace, and then Janice. Janice also. Janice's sports was mostly painting. She did a lot of art, painting, and she did a lot of writing and creative stuff. So I don't know if you want to call that a sport or a social, since we were talking about social activities. What did you do with your family for social activities? Share with me. How did you bond? How did you sit down together as a family, turn the TV off and just create, be creative. Let your creative juices run. Was it painting? Was it embroidery? Was it sewing? Was it crocheting? Was it, creating apps? What is it that you do or you did when you were younger with your family? So I was at Janice. So Janice did that painting and drawing. And for me, I love sports. So I did badminton. I did ping pong. I said everybody did ping pong. So we can give Grace ping pong as her sport. Everybody did ping pong. And when I was in high school, I was the badminton queen. So I would play like crazy and get the crowd going. And then in the middle of me rushing to catch a ball, I'd end up splitting. And that was like made everybody go wild. It was like so much fun. I played ping pong. And then when I went to college, what I did was netball. And again, like I said, I grew up in the British system. So netball is actually like basketball for women. So you don't dribble the ball, you pass the ball. The ball doesn't touch the ground. You pass the ball from one person to the next. So I played netball in the Caribbean at USC. So that was my sport. And then after me, there was Robin. I don't know again what sport Robin played, but let's give her ping pong. And then Carl, Carl and Conrad, they both did the famous cricket. Because cricket in the Caribbean. They both played cricket, and Carl would get in trouble for staying late after school to play cricket. He was a cricket master. So he played cricket at school. Conrad played cricket at school. And then there was Michelle. Again, Michelle is one of those other ones that I really can't tell you exactly what sport she played. So I got some homework to do. I need to go back and get my homework done so I know what she did for her sport. So my family did a lot of outdoorsish things. We we got involved in sporting activities. We went camping. We went hiking. Talk about hiking. I remember a Saturday night, mom took us hiking. We were hiking like 25 miles from one area to the next where we were going to overnight. And we started off with a hiking. Of course, at the beginning, it was fun. You had your friends there. We were talking and interacting with each other and having a good time. But halfway through the hike, the rains came down and we were drenched. We were drenched in the rain. We continued walking. We continued our hike. We got dried again and we continued the hike. And then we finally got to the campsite or the hiking site like in the AM. So we literally hiked all night to get to the location that we were going. It was fun. You were sore when you got there, but it was all fun. And those are memories we carry with us as adults, you know, those hiking experience, your time with your friends, and your challenge, you pushing yourself beyond the basic and being able to achieve things you didn't think you could do. So share with us. I'm talking about my big fat not so Greek family. What are some family experiences that you have had? What's the culture that you grew up in? I grew up in a British culture, hence my hat. But what's your culture? And what were some of the activities that you did as children that still bring back fond memories to you? Share your story so that we can exchange our similarities and our differences. This is Dr. Yonnette. This morning, I was just going kind of mild with my skincare while I spoke with you about my big fat not so Greek family. I used the botanicals. You know, this is very mild, no chemicals or anything. It's good for the young people that have no signs of aging. So I added that. And then I added my CC cream, and I use my mascara, my CC cream, to protect me from the sun's rays and to give me the tone, the even tone around my skin or my face. And then I did my translucent powder and I topped it off with some lip gloss. But the main focus though is to find out your experience. What's your experience in terms of social activities, culture, and the memories that have lived with you as a family, you know, around among the siblings and the parents over the years as you have grown up? Or what is your experience now? You know, I said earlier that I did ping pong and I love ping pong. Since COVID, we've started, myself and my husband, we have started playing ping pong, and we've been playing for about 2 years now. So we play every afternoon, 5 days a week, rather, Monday to Friday, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We hardly play Friday. We play on Sunday, and we play for about an hour each time we play. So we have been pulling Julius down to come join us to play some ping pong. So we are building those family memories. And of course, Julius plays basketball, and he has played baseball and soccer over his years. So share with me, share with us. What's your family experience for social, for culture, for sports? What do you do? And how fond are those memories that you have developed over the years? This is Dr. Yonnette. Thanks for joining me this morning for my not so big fat, not so Greek family. Have a fun day.